Have you ever envisioned a future that seemed too distant, too improbable? What if I told you that the path from imagination to reality is shorter than you think? How do you turn nothing into something? It's a question that has intrigued minds for centuries. Welcome to AJ's Info. Let's achieve success together. Here's how you start. There's the number one is imagination. Think about your goals, your dreams, and let your mind wander. What do you want to achieve? Where do you see yourself? Imagination is the seed from which reality sprouts. It's the ability to visualize the unseen. Now, imagination is not tangible, but it is almost real. But it is the beginning of turning nothing into something. Imagination is the ability to see things that don't yet exist. It'll affect your behavior, it'll affect your enthusiasm, it'll affect your emotions. It's a force that changes everything. Start with imagination. Consider the gadgets and technology we use today, the smartphone, the electric car, or even the concept of space tourism. These weren't improvements on existing ideas. They were leaps of imagination that revolutionized the world. Every monumental achievement began as a fleeting thought in someone's mind. Next is faith. To believe that what you imagine is possible. Believe your own testimony if you've done it before. Why couldn't you do it again? Why not believe in your own testimonial? If I did it before, I can do it again. But how do we generate faith? It starts with affirming our own capabilities. If you've achieved something once, why not again? Your past victories are the fuel for future triumphs. We're not just talking blind optimism here. It's a strategic affirmation rooted in reality. I did it before. I can do it again becomes your mantra. Someone is rich at age 31 and broke at 34 when we talk about financial. Could he do it again? And the answer was, yes, of course. You know he lost his money but not his skills. And that's what's important about personal development. It's like sales. A skill is more valuable than a sale. Imagination and faith are potent, but they need a vessel to manifest. Discipline. Michelangelo's genius didn't carve his sculptures. It was his disciplined use of the chisel and hammer. Similarly, your ideas and inspirations need the muscle of discipline to become a reality. Just as a sculptor uses tools to shape raw stone into art, discipline shapes your raw potential into a masterpiece of success. Your dreams and ambitions are like unshaped stone. Discipline is the chisel that sculpts these into a beautiful reality of success. It's about translating belief into action, turning your aspirations into tangible results. So we've journeyed from imagination to faith, and finally to discipline. Now let me share a personal story. I once built a home for my family, not because it was already there, but because I could see it in my mind. I took friends on a tour before construction even began, and that vision became a reality. That's the power of turning imagination into action. And yes, it is true, all things are possible. To the believer, to make something out of nothing, all you need is this simple little formula to imagine, because imagination is so powerful. It's the beginning of creating powerful. It's the beginning of creating. Then faith to believe it's possible then. We deposit faith and imagination into discipline. Imagination is the spark, faith is the fuel, and discipline is the vehicle that takes you from nothing to something. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for joining us today. Subscribe for more value-gaining videos. See you in the next video. Take care.